Good morning, everybody. It is
Good morning.
officially the last week of Holothon,
Oh,
but the big news for today is in the thumbnail. If you didn't see that, I don't know how you're here, but it's a flipper giveaway, and you're doing all the work for that, which thank God.
I am.
Sometimes it's nice to not have to do that much work on the back end or the front end, if you know what I mean. Wink,
Oh,
wink.
John, you're acting like I'm prepared. I don't even have a wheel of names picker.
Well, the good
Although,
thing. Oh, Jesus Christ! The good thing is you've got some downtime because we have Holothon to talk about, which is why we're
yes,
15 minutes early, technically, I guess. But we're also like 3 minutes late.
yeah, because we were talking. We
Yeah,
were doing some chit chat, just a little girl talk.
yeah, we picked up our pink corded phones and called each other.
John, we
Uh,
should film an 80s style commercial doing that, where it's just like, come watch the Johnny and Hatter show, and the commercial is like yeah, like so one is on the bed and the other one is like in the corner. You know how like sometimes you'd take the phone and go into the corner of a room and you just be like, just talking or whatever,
oh
and
yeah,
just watch us talk about the fun toys we're gonna get.
yeah,
Yes,
I
we
love
got
it.
to do that.
Yeah, and then we can talk about the boys we like.
Yes. Wait, what?
Oh,
So I knew we were going to get this question. So let me address this. Number one, we are doing. If people don't know, we're doing a Flipboard giveaway. One of first of a few that I'm going to do. Give away a Flipboard variant. I don't know if I decided what variant yet. Okay,
yeah,
but
how foolish of us to have paid for them.
yeah, John? Didn't you pay for one? What a dumb fuck.
I know. I got a few things.
Dude, you got ripped off, dude. But if you want a free flip or we'll be we'll be pulling these names towards the end of the I don't know, end of the thing. And what's the video called? Go to the video. It says enter to win a free flip or I don't know. It's 5 back. Okay, go to that one and
God, you even post the link in the comments.
oh God. Okay, hold on a second. Well, if you didn't know about it, then should I
Right, too
reward?
late. Right.
Yeah,
They're
should I
not gonna
reward this behavior?
they're obviously
Here,
not
hold
gonna
on a
watch it.
second.
They're just gonna fill out the form if you share it. They're not gonna watch
Yeah, hold
it.
on a second. Let me put the form in there.
These are your most of your audience members. So that's on you, I guess.
Yeah, so that form I just put it in the under host. I guess I'm host. You fill it out and answer the question right, and we'll pull the names. Now here's the deal. I mentioned this in the video. You don't have to be here to win this flip or. However, if you are here, I'll give you a little something extra when I send it out, courtesy of Toy Stalker. By the way, I forgot to mention this is a thing that I'm doing with Toy Stalker. He's going to be the one that sends it out, even though he doesn't know that. He just learned that information right now. Yes, answer the question. We'll pull the thing later. And again, you don't have to be here, but you just won't get as cool shit as if you were here. And by the way, if you actually want to buy a flipboard, also go to Toy Stalker. That's it.
Yes. Or
Or
so
BBTS
yes,
or Nerdzoic or Titan Toys.
which is the Canadian place.
Yes, Titan Toys is the Canadian place.
There you
Ship.
go, Ryan. Boom.
Yeah, would I ship to Canada? We'll see how much it costs. You know what I mean? Like,
Use pirate ship. If you need me to create a label, I can do that.
oh yeah, is that a
Pirate ship
cheap?
is it saves a ton, but they have this feature where you have to message their chat system, which will be with a human, but you have to message them and say, I would like to enroll in the international option. So like by default you get international, but if you message them, they have this like unique version where you basically ship it to one of their facilities and then they mass ship a bunch of stuff.
Okay, got it.
And it's way cheaper.
Okay, well then we'll do that. Devin Decker says giveaway winner probably gonna get their figure for the backers. John, do you think that's gonna happen?
Only if Devin wins.
Yeah, if Devin wins, then we will. No. Well, this comment was a little snarky, so maybe Devin, if he wins, will make sure that he gets it last. But
Oh yes, Yeah.
Everyone
That's
else,
a misunderstanding on my end
right,
from my own stupid brain. Yes, he
right.
only if Devin wins will he get it after everybody else. We'll make sure that there's nothing left in the stash. And if Devin bought a flipboard, we will hold that back as well.
No, Devin's a good guy. We don't want to
Yes.
do that.
Yes.
Although,
But that's what you get for being a snarky little shit.
yeah. How about Australia? We'll work it out. I don't know. I like Australia sounds expensive. Ugh. It sounds when you say Australia, it sounds like that's going to be a spicy meatball. But yes, we will. And again, I'll be doing a few of these. Just one more thing, just a bit of logistics, shipping updates. Flipboard is we are. I made an update about this, but I'm going to mention it again. So we are processing everything right now. We made a little bit of a change. We had a lot of people asking about credit cards and this and that. So we're making it a lot easier. Toy Stalker is emailing. He's currently in the process of emailing everybody invoices. So
Yes.
to pay for shipping. So it's
Now,
very simple.
very important note. If you've ordered with Toy Stalker at a previous address and you've not changed your address with Toy Stalker and you get that invoice to pay for shipping, just be aware of that. You
Yeah,
should
look at
probably check your address on Toy Stalker. Is what I'm
yeah,
saying.
check it, and if you are questioning it, just reply to the invoice before you pay it. Just say like, hey, address on file. But that's just you can pay it at your own discretion with whatever card. You can have a stolen credit card, pay for it. I don't care. Like it doesn't matter. But we are sending out those invoices, and then the last thing I say, just heat these babies up, okay, please. They they're pretty durable, but I just want everybody's stuff to be perfect, and that's it. That's all I got to say about that. John, what are we talking about? Holothon? Are we holothoning here?
We are holothoning, but first somebody asked what our thoughts were about the new Superman trailer, and I do have thoughts. Who
Go
asked?
ahead, John. Go
Mr.
in
Art
5 words or
Cast,
less.
the one and only. 5 words or less? This movie looks freaking awesome.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah. Oh man, that gives you like the tingles when you hear that in the trailer. Because it's been so long since we've heard that classic Superman theme.
Mhm.
And it's done in that James Gunn way. And it's slowed down and it's emotional. Ugh. Dude, this is more than 5 words. I'm sorry, I'll shut up.
Yeah, John, I specifically told you in 5 words or less, Superman fucking trailer. You fucking took too long. No, it does look pretty good. I'm gonna watch it, obviously. All right.
Yeah,
Superman. Who doesn't watch a Superman movie?
you can like both. That's what's cool about it. There's so many, and even when you think about comics and all the iterations of Superman over the years, there's every version exists out there. This is the version that I want, and I think it was James Gunn that was talking about it whenever he was like doing the recast and all that. Like I loved Henry Cavill, but there's something else about this guy that they got. I don't remember his name that really fits the look. And because he's not too bulky. Like I like my Superman that's just like he's muscular, but we've talked about this before. He'd have to literally move planets to bulk up. But yeah, the idea of Superman being this kind of like I don't know, like this kind of trying to be this like happy, positive beacon of hope, which is what Henry Cavill wanted too, but he never got to play that version, which was sad. All right. Anyway, since you have nothing to say to that,
I was waiting for you to finish. Yeah, it looks like a fun movie. God, chat, do you see how you just got all crazy? Holy shit! Yes, I think this movie looks fun. We'll see, man. I loved the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't really care for the second one that much. The third, I thought they were just okay. Somebody mentioned Peacemaker. I like that show a lot,
Oh, so
and
good.
so that show's fucking hilarious. And so I think Superman is probably in good hands. That's
Yeah.
it, John.
Yeah. It's just so funny because the Peacemaker is such a. They're going to be like polar opposites of style,
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
feeling.
Yes.
but the same universe, I guess.
Yes.
Anyway, yep. Today, final holothon. Thank God. I mean, they definitely could have like cut this down to like by 1 or 2 more weeks and just like stuffed it a little bit. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Anyway, good luck. That's what I'll say. I think if anything's going to sell out, it's going to be the count.
Yes. And by the way, I pay that count is probably the best thing on. Although Dark Leo is okay. By the way, I pasted the link again if you want to join the raffle. I pasted the Google form. Let me also mention, just to John's thing about the Toy Stalker of it all. Let's not inundate Toy Stalker with emails. The best way to check your address is go to Backer Kit.
Right.
If you want Flipboard, go to Backer Kit and basically just make sure your address, your address is good in Backer Kit. That's what he's pulling, okay? Because we just don't want to send this person a million emails. I already got an angry text from him going like, "What the fuck, blah blah." He's a little bit of he's having a little bit of a fragile Friday. He didn't even get one email yet, then he's already screaming at me. The fucking Toy Stalker, relax, okay? But yes, best way to do it: go to the Backer Kit, verify your email there, okay? And let's fucking get this kid to cool down because he's coming at me Friday morning with angry fucking texts.
So is this issue on me? My address was outdated because I updated Kickstarter, but I did not update Backer Kit.
Yeah, you got to go to Backer Kit. There's a survey on Backer Kit.
God, if somebody would just make a proper Kickstarter website from scratch, God, so many people would be switching over instantly.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
And I've heard you complain about like on the back end how it's all.
No, they suck. Backer Kit. By the way, Kickstarter got rid of Backer Kit. So Backer Kit moving forward, Kickstarter is not going to be using Backer Kit. Backer Kit, it just sucks. Their service sucks. By the way, they have this one dude. I'm not. Should I mention his name? I'm not going to mention his name. But dude, if you're watching, which he's not, you suck at your fucking job. Every time we ask this guy a question, it's this whole long like. He won't just, I'm like, can we get on the phone and just talk to you? Because we have questions about how this works. And it's just like, he'll send us like links to videos. I don't want to see links to videos, Backer Kit. You're getting a percentage of this Kickstarter, shitheads. Fucking give us some kind of service. What do we get back for the percentage we gave you? They fucking suck. And luckily, happily, they're not moving forward. It's just Kickstarter is going to internalize. Like, they're just keeping everything themselves. They are the worst. Okay, so, but that's, again, this is logistics. Nobody cares about what I'm saying right now. Just like, if you go to the survey, I like how Toy Stalker is acting like a million people just saw that, okay? Literally like 30 people heard me say that. Nobody's going to do it. If you want to verify your address, you do it on Backer Kit. That's the best way to do it. But yes, the invoices will be coming to Toy Stalker. Jesus, I'm just fucking getting yelled at fucking 6 a.m. Anyway, what are we buying here, John? Are we buying any of this? Are you buying the count? What's going on?
I'm not buying any of it.
No?
No.
Well, I know you're not buying any of it. But,
well, there you go. Why'd you ask me? Son of a bitch.
Not even that count?
Not even. I know, dude. We talked about this.
I know we did.
I wish that they would just apologize for their bullshit because I do want the Sesame Street line. And it's gonna be real hard when there's like an Elmo and Grover. God,
yeah.
Because the photos are already hilarious with Bert and Ernie. Putting them into different environments. There's like I don't know who did it, but it's the Weekend at Bernie's. And it's so funny, man. There's just so many good ones. You put them in these like contrasting positions and are like scenes you wouldn't expect. It's so good. I think I've seen a Matrix version. There's I love it a lot.
I love that became like this, like it's almost like a viral thing now.
Yeah.
Where just people with because that Bert face is so good. It's just so like they just nailed it. So
yes, and the just the stuff that people will do with Elmo, because Elmo already there's like somebody on social media like a TikTok or something where they have a Elmo doll and they like react to different things, and it's hilarious because it's just like in the style of Elmo.
This is a new thing.
During COVID, it started, I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
You know, when everybody started doing the internet. We got Spec Ops Labs with the $50 and somehow we have to figure out how to split this. 25 for Jonathan, 25 for Hatter, so he doesn't talk shit this time. Love who's talking shit. Love both of you guys' reviews, Hatter. I feel like you could be oh my god, Hatter. I feel like you could do a mean walking impression.
Oh, well, thank you for the I don't know if this is a mean walk-in, but I don't know how we split, John. That's all I got.
You kind of sound like what's her face as she started to get old and lost her it's a little bit
Oh,
up.
what's her name from Mommy Dearest? Actress.
Yeah. But Spec Ops Labs, thank you so much for the $50.
Thank you, Spec Op Lad. That's very, very kind.
Or the
Okay.
$25, I guess I should say.
John, how do we split this? Because I want that fucking $25. Or maybe actually you want it. Like I gotta fucking give it to you.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure this out. And then I won't bring it up again if it's on my account to make sure you don't know.
And then when you come to my house and when you come to STCC, I'm gonna fucking hold you upside down and shake you for change.
Count is up, by the way, y'all. He's the last on the list. Just as soon as it hits 9, you have to wait a few seconds because they slowly populate in. But there you go. They're up. They're ready to go. Oh, I didn't realize Dark Leo came with lenticular, or maybe I did. I did watch your review of it. Now it seems a little familiar.
Faye Dunaway? No, it's not Faye Dunaway, is it?
No, it's someone else. There's a few people have done that.
Have you ever seen that Faye Dunaway video? There's a video where they film her shooting a commercial. It's like the behind the scenes of a commercial, and it's like for some kind of theater program. And she's like, "I'm Faye Dunaway, and the theater is this and that." And they keep directing her like, "Can you come back again and do?" And she is in like full diva mode. She's a fucking you will hate her after like she'll like be like super nice. She'll be like, the theater is the whatever her fucking commentary is, but then she turns ice cold and like she's such a bitch, man. If you type in like Faye Dunaway behind the scenes commercial, I think like SNL spoofed it. It's wild, man. It's wild how some of these actors can just go from like happy they're doing a thing and then they just turn it off and it's just like, oh my god, like ugh. It's great. I've watched it like Katharine Hepburn. That's Katharine Hepburn. That's the now I'm doing another voice, but yeah, that's the fucking thing. To get to Dark Leos was the point I was trying to make.
To get to Dark, yes. So I guess he went up, but he never went up, so you can't get a hold of him.
Oh wait, he's not. Let me look on my app.
How many counts can you buy today?
Not Vaughn.
None counts.
Oh, dude, it says out of stock.
Yeah, immediately. So I guess that's what the chat meant by he's not up.
Holy shit.
So I don't think he sold out unless anyone in the chat can say that they got one, because everybody's just basically going on about how it wasn't there. I would say this, maybe they just never had it because they sold out previously, or it will just show up randomly at some point.
Well, the other ones are still there, but yeah, I can't imagine that Count just sells out for good, right?
Right, I wouldn't think so. Maybe he was a tariff order and he never made it.
Oh, Necker King, he said he bought all the counts. He said everybody go home.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm sure he did.
See you later, John. Good chat, everybody.
Go home. He was up about 8:55. So he was, well, somebody said Oreo Fox. Somebody said that he was up for like a week or something like that, but you could never order him.
He certainly was not up and orderable because my buddy wanted one, and I was trying to get him one, and he's going to be fucking pissed now.
The count was up on Holothon like 3 weeks ago. not this week for international folks, by the way. Which was pretty stupid, honestly. Let's see, week 6. What do we got? So yeah, everybody but Count, because he was already up. I think it was week 4. Nope, week 3. Yeah, he went up week 3 for whatever reason. It was like the only thing I believe that went up internationally,
Right.
separately from
the. I like how nobody gives a shit about the Mirage Comics foot assassin.
Yeah, it's a good design, but
It is, but I think people have seen that design before. Let's quickly say hello to the chat because we just kind of like went in like a fucking whirlwind here. We got Devin Decker, we got Mythic Dolphin, we got Alex Knight, you got Dust Tapes being all dusty, you got Focus, you got Super Mario Brothers, you got Samuel. Oh, speaking of Super Mario Brothers, there is a game I want to get that comes out, I think today, Capcom Fighting Collection Volume 2,
okay.
which I think it comes out today, has Power Stone 2. John, are you a fan of Power Stone 2?
Power
Have you ever
Stone
played the
2.
Power Stone 2?
Let me look it up. Power Stone 2.
Okay, if you have to look it up, the answer is fucking no. What did you look it up?
What was it? What did it come out on?
It came out on Dreamcast.
Oh, I didn't have a Dreamcast. That's why.
You didn't have a Dreamcast? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I know. It's like the one console that lasted longer than anything in the world.
Oh my god, Dreamcast was amazing. I love Dreamcast.
I know. It was definitely something I was very envious of all the time.
Yeah, Dreamcast is great. Cougar McGillicuddy, Ryo Hazuki, you got Ryan Woody, you got Turtle Layer, you got Krobs, you got Dead Air Disco, you got Lots, One Lucky Viewer, Pickle D, Getting Old Pickly, Charlie Noble, and that's and Tristan and all that. So yes, let's go back to the count, John. What's happening with the count?
Nothing, man. We just people are out of luck. I would say, but I'm not going to. I will say that you just have to keep checking because we've seen this with figures each week where when it does sell out and then like 20 minutes later it's back up again. So maybe there's just some issue and hopefully there's some Target employee on the back end freaking out going, I don't know, it's not up. So
yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Dude,
Otherwise,
Ryo knows, man.
walk into a store and get it because they're so easy to get. So, yeah, every Target would have them.
Class Hatter on Dreamcast. Yeah, dude. Power Stone, fucking Soul Calibur on Dreamcast. This fucking guy Johnny. The fact that he's that's like me going like, hey, do you love TMNT? And be like, let me look up what TMNT is. No, everybody that knows, they fucking know. All right, that's Power Stone is one of the best multiplayer fighting fucking games ever.
Yeah, I guess TiVo, maybe it's the fact that my parents got divorced and my mom was trying to raise 2 kids on her own. Didn't have the money.
Sorry.
Maybe it's something like that. I don't know.
I bought my own Dreamcast. I was 38 when it came out. Sorry, John. I didn't want to bring back bad memories. You know what? You know why I'm so hot?
I had good memories. I didn't have a Dreamcast, but I had family. And some say that that's worth more.
Are you saying that I didn't have family?
No, I'm saying that you were 38, so you were off doing your own thing.
Yeah. That's true. I do. I was a man in my 30s, my late 30s. TiVo 67 says, how can anyone claiming to be a gamer not have a dream?
That's what I replied to.
What?
That's what I was replying to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So way to bring that up. I had family.
Sorry. I had family. You know what? I'm a little hot out the gate because fucking Ralph from Toy Stalker really pissed me off.
Well, you really pissed him off.
Yeah.
That's Ralph. Just what I was talking to you about yesterday. I was like, I was just one person. And I was like, no, I don't want to bother him with it's just an apartment number that changed. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll get it.
Yeah. And, first of all, Ralph, but he's acting like 1,000 people saw that or will do that.
Yeah. Let's face it. Look at the channels you're talking about. Look at how many people are watching right now.
189. Yeah. But there was like 30 people.
No, that's what I'm saying to him.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna be fine. Plus, we know
Yeah.
that people don't follow the rules, they don't listen. You're gonna probably have people that did this Flipboard thing that was, like, very straightforward Google form, and
Yes.
you shouldn't be able to screw it up, but somebody, I guarantee on that list, how many submissions did you have?
Let me see. Let me. I have 182
Okay.
responses.
There's at least 3 people in there that did something wrong. Just did something wrong. It's like, put your name, they did it wrong, or put your email or your
Oh
mailing
yeah,
address or whatever it was, and then they just
yeah,
did the wrong thing.
yeah.
Guaranteed.
Um, yeah, it's fine. Well, I would say most people didn't have a Dreamcast. Oh my god, too much new toys really fucking just pissed me off just now with that comment. Why are we roasting each other now? We are. That's what we do. We roast each other here. Nick Topian, Crazy Taxi, and oh, dude, Crazy Taxi, yeah, dude. Have you played Crazy Taxi? It wasn't just on Dreamcast.
It's the
It was
arcade,
also in the
wasn't it?
arcade.
Yeah, I'm certain I played it in the arcade. There's something about that generation of graphics when they were getting 3D that just, like, really stands out.
Yeah, what like when it was when they were just like finessing it.
Mhm.
I uh I love that. Laser Pan saying maybe the real Dreamcast is the friends we made along the way. That's not a bad way to look at it.
It's my yeah, the dream cast is, like, my life as a movie, and this is my dream cast.
Right, that's right.
I would never cast anybody else in your role except for, I will say, I would happily switch you out for the movie version with, oh, fuck, why can't I think of his name now? He was in The Moon?
Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell, yeah. What a movie to pick, too. And I'm glad you knew what I was talking about.
Dude, Moon is a fucking great movie.
But Sam Rockwell would be the person I would cast to play you, by the way.
Oh, okay. I'll take that.
Yeah, I think he kinda has enough of the look, you know? He just toss a
Yeah.
hat on him. Did you watch White Lotus, the 3rd season?
I have
He's
not
in it?
seen the third season yet.
Okay.
I've seen the first two. I liked it. It's just I just this
I
Flipboard thing is
Hey,
like
it's
there's no
okay,
fucking
it's okay,
time,
you
dude.
it's okay. Nobody's gonna harp on you for not seeing it. But Sam Rockwell's in a couple of the episodes, and the first episode you get with him is just it's fucking
Yeah. You know what else Sam Rockwell's in, Johnny?
3 billboards over whatever.
You know what else he's in?
Iron Man, 2.
You know what else he's in?
um, uh, Bad Guys.
I'll do the line. Listen up. Anything you want to do, you do. Anything you want to say, you say. I forgot what you know, and
Okay,
then it's like,
well,
you
because
got
you
any
didn't.
cigarettes? He's like
There you go.
regular or menthol.
Yeah, yeah. Who could forget? Who could forget?
John, you know I had to do it. There's some more chats. I think they were trashing you, so I definitely want to read them. Actually, this one was trashing me. Joy Chalom saying me trying to do the math if Hatter bought the Dreamcast at 38. Wouldn't I be dead if I bought a Dreamcast at 38? I would have been dead from old age a bit by now, right? Or
You know what's always crazy to me is thinking about the. It's not Montana, is it? Is it Montana?
Montana?
I thought it was Missouri. Anyway,
No, it's not Montana. 3 billboards outside of. It's
Ebbing,
not Montana.
Missouri. He's Billings, Montana. This is
Hold
like
on a second. Hold on. We're gonna fucking get to the end of it.
God.
It's
I hope Devin Decker's wrong for once.
3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri is the name
Ebbing,
of the movie.
Missouri. Yeah. Devin Decker.
That was a fucking good movie too.
Yeah, it was. The fuck were you just saying?
Huh?
What were you just saying before that?
I was saying, the fuck was I saying? What was I saying?
I had a thought, but I got
distracted. We're talking about Dreamcast and how I'd be dead if I was 38.
Oh,
when the Dreamcast
I think about the fact that, like, when we were kids, people our age were making animations and toys that we were obsessed with.
Right. That's true.
And now people are making animations and toys that we're obsessed with, and they are the same age as us, but somehow half the audience hates the stuff they're making.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Guarantee Hatter loved playing Choo Choo Rocket. I've only played Choo Choo Rocket a little bit. I bought my DC using summer job money. I played Space Channel 5 and ooh, good tape.
Whoa, Space
Most of the
Channel 5.
chat, huh?
Space Channel 5. Interesting.
Most of the chat doesn't know this. John, can you open up a tab and type in Space Channel 5 and then type in my name? Because they're not going to believe me. They're going to think this is a bit.
Whoops. I didn't mean to spell it wrong. Trust me. I know.
And then then go to that article that says Space Channel. Go there and it goes Space Channel 5 film right there. That first one right there. So Space Channel 5, just so you know, this is me patting myself on the back because people think I'm a dummy. Look at my name right there. I wrote the screenplay for the movie for Space Channel 5. I co-wrote it with that fucking lovely guy.
And as you know, it was a huge hit.
Hold on a second. I wrote it 2 years ago, so it's still in development. But everybody thinks I'm a dumb fuck and I'm a failure as a writer. I came up with a take for Space Channel 5, and Sega hired me to write the screenplay for Space Channel 5. So if Space Channel 5 comes out, it has something to do with me unless they rewrite me. And yes, I did that 2 years ago. So fuck everybody who calls me a failure. I'm not a failure.
Burning through that money right now.
What happened?
And you're burning through that money.
Oh,
now.
Dude, I think I burned. I think I burned through. No, that's not true. I saved most of that money. That's how I was able to put the down payment and on this house. I've not touched any Flipboard money, but yeah, that was my fucking name. I had a good take, and I did a whole pitch to fucking all the Japanese people at Sega. They were sitting around a table. It was like a fucking movie. It was like a fucking movie scene. So everybody thinks I'm a fucking dumb fuck that doesn't know anything. Ralph, I know something.
Yeah, and as Takumi says, I want you to wait patiently.
Yeah, I don't know if this is ever going to get made. But it was fun to write it.
Yeah, it's nice to get paid for something even if it doesn't come out. Although
it was like my
heartbreaking. Right?
This was honestly like my first real job. Like before this, I was just doing independent stuff that like nobody watched, like 10 people watched. Like I was like in a film festival with my mother and one other person. This was my first like real fucking job. I was so happy to get it.
Yeah, this is awesome. Now hopefully it does get made, because then that obviously will help you out.
If this gets made, it would be big for me. But if it got rewritten, there's a thing in the WGA that if they rewrite
a certain
if they rewrite more than, it's a percentage of your script. Yeah. So what happens is like, I don't know if anybody's interested in this, but like I'll just give you the quick version. If you write that He-Man movie that's coming out, okay, that He-Man movie, I guarantee you, has been written probably 15 times, but the deal is whatever shows up on screen as a screenwriter, if they kept, it's like 40 something percent of your story intact, even if they change all the dialogue, then you are guaranteed some kind of like fucking thing or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. You're some fucking thing or whatever, as they say. There we go. Now, if anybody ever questions it, boom!
Whoa, hey, what? That's crazy. John, that's wild. How did you do that?
Obviously, it's not... this is official. This is officially you. Not officially me. Oh, God. And Barry Battles, that's got to be a stage name.
Yeah, Barry Battles is a stage name. John, let's go back to the count, please. Thank you.
I'm doing a little refresh, as they say. And no, you ain't getting them, okay? But just keep checking it. Open a tab on your own device, okay? I'm tired of using my electric bill to show you that it's not in stock.
Yeah, this count. That's like I mean, I actually, part of me hopes that it's really selling that well, because I want that line to succeed. But I do, obviously, I want people to get it.
I like John Toole, who apparently grew up in a rough household because his parents never told him that that's not something you ask. That's inappropriate.
Yeah, it's an appropriate John tool. I can't say what I made.
I
That's
want
a
to
little
see a
weird.
sex movie too. Oh, SSX tricky. I read that wrong. That's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
I
Yep.
it, it I did it was a good payday for somebody like me who doesn't who's been broke pretty much his whole life. What is Toy Stalker saying? Is that proof though? We say Johnny changed the text. Man, fucking Toy Stalker.
That's what got me to change the text in the
Oh,
first
that
place.
is that what? Yeah, man, he's really after me today, John. After everything
He's
I've
tired
fucking
of
done today.
boxing up and shipping stuff.
What happened?
He's tired of boxing up and shipping things, and what he said
He's
every
getting
day when he
he.
walks into that room of shit, he has to go, "Oh God, why did I put
Listen,
it
I
on?"
don't feel bad for this kid. You know why? Because I'm fucking bringing him up to stardom, and he's gonna make $1 million because of me by the end of the day. So what am I? You feel bad for a millionaire? Feel bad for a potential millionaire? No, that's not gonna happen, John.
Not gonna happen. Not to me.
No. Let me paste this again. I'll paste it. Here we go. View forms. Fill that out if you want a flipboard, because we're going to be giving them away at some point. John and I will filibuster for a little more. So that's it. Is that the end of Holothon?
This is John Tools. He's doubling down. You are public personalities. Transparency. So tell me how much money you make.
Yeah. Wait. So does that mean I could go to like I could go to like who's a public personality that's actually a public personality? I don't know, like James Gunn, and just be like, tell me the money that you make.
That stuff's publicly shared though by not him,
I don't know. I just feel,
by the industries. So I guess if there's I mean, John, if you really give a shit, just go search the internet or go call
no,
the
you can't
movie
find how much
studio.
money I made.
Call the
It wasn't that much. Let's relax. It was good for somebody like
Yeah.
me.
Let's
You
face
know,
it. You're a writer, and we understand that writers really do not make much money, which is
no,
why
they
they have a
don't.
huge
Being a
strike.
writer,
If you guys
being a
forget about the
writer,
strike,
unless you're like fucking, like the top
right?
author or something like that, like sucks. It's like you and you and nobody gives a fuck about you. Not really. Like you're always beholden. So like right now, the way it works, like if you're like a writer and you have like a great idea, they're like, cool. Who's like attached to your idea? Oh, I don't know. Like I have a great idea. Yeah, but do you have an actor attached to your idea? No. Do you have a director attached to your idea that means something? No. Like, okay, who cares? Like that's how it is. It sucks now. It's brutal. Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, nobody cares. Basically, you have to write with an actor in mind and call that actor up on the phone, 1-800 actor name. That's the website. Well,
Yes,
the
yeah,
company,
that's
1-800 actor name, and then you listen to. The problem is it's alphabetical order. But you can use the touchpad to like skip to M, and you're like, okay, M, and then Margaret Qualley or whatever, and you have to like wait. You have to
You
wait.
get to talk to Margaret, like if you John, do you
If
remember?
you're lucky, you don't know because it's just like calling anybody, and then it might go to a voicemail, and you're like, "Fuck!" Or the worst is when some of them don't have the voicemail system set up, and you're like waiting. All right, you're like Jack Black, and then it just goes, "Sorry, this user is unavailable at this time," and then it just goes right back. If you'd like to talk to an actor, dial the first letter of their first name, and you're like, "Ah, fuck."
John, you know what we should do? I just had a fucking idea. Back in the day, do you remember like so Corey Feldman and what was the other Corey Haim, right?
Yeah.
They used to have a hotline. I'm like obsessed with like Corey Feldman videos because he's so fucking off his rocker
Uh huh.
nowadays. But they used to have a hotline called like the Coreys, and you could call them up. You'd be like, and supposedly, I mean, this is in the '90s, okay? Supposedly, you can talk to one of them. I'm sure after having to go through a bunch of different 1-900 like I don't know how it works. I'm very curious to know. Have you actually spoken to the Coreys? But John, you and I should start a 1-900 chat where people can call the 1-900 number, and maybe if they spend enough money, they can get to us. And imagine us on the phone and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" And like, that would be worth your money, wouldn't it?
I absolutely agree. And with the rise of AI voices, I think we could really have the profitable business where we don't have to put any
Oh,
work
you're
in.
saying it's not even us. You're saying like we use AI to speak to like somebody at
Yeah,
at
but we
the
won't
highest
tell
level.
anybody that. And the AI will be programmed to be like, wait, is this actually you or is this AI? What? No, it's actually me.
John, I would love. We should look into starting a 1-900. No, like I'm sure there's still a way to do that. And
Without having to
the
do
first,
sex
what happened?
without having to do sex stuff.
Without having to do set. There was also a 1-900 party line. Do you remember that? Where it's like you would call if you were a fucking loser. I was a kid, so I don't think I absorbed what this meant. But if you were a loser with like no friends, right, which kind of was me as a kid, you can call a 1-900 number party line. And I believe I never called this because my mother would beat the balls off me if I ever did this. I think you call and they put you in touch with a party line with other people like, hey, it's Jane, hey, it's what's going on? Like, just
That's
we're just
awesome.
here having fun. Like, they should bring that back, dude. Maybe
Yeah,
we can bring it back.
I think so. There's going to be a certain point where like people are craving that the nostalgia of that stuff, or even younger generations will be like, "Oh, that's so cool." It's like that thing that our parents used to do or our grandparents used to do. I also like the idea of bringing back the thing. There was a college, a university that had this phone number you could call, and if you had a question, like you're like, ah, God, I can't remember who the actor was in that thing, or wait, so what is the boiling temperature, or wait, what is 0 Kelvin actually? You could call this university and people would answer, and they would look up the answer for you and give it to you. This is before you could just be looking up it on your phone.
Dude, this sounds really familiar.
This was the days of college, so like our age of being in college. So you didn't have smartphones yet.
Right.
It was like right before all that. But yeah, you could call that number and they would actually.
Yeah. John, I had an idea. I'll tell the chat and somebody can steal my idea. I had an idea for a like a show for the longest time, and I've never committed to it. But so back in the day, 80s, 90s, you could call up if you needed video game tips.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm on level 10 of Zelda. Where's the fucking thing? You call up, and there was an office full of people
yeah.
that their job was they had giant books and they would flip through if they didn't know the answer and be like, okay, and you as a kid would just pay a 1-900 number to get the answer. I'm fascinated that there was a point in time where people bought office space and did that. I was like, I want to see that show where it's just a bunch of dudes and probably one girl, and it's just like that. Their whole job is to come in and like, hey, where's the warp zone on Super Mario 3? And they just like, and you got to talk to kids. I just think that's a fascinating like moment in time, a time capsule that I think would be. Come on, chat. You wouldn't watch that show just like a bunch of fucking knuckleheads. A few of them are too old to do it, and they just talk to kids. Hey, I gotta get it. Where's the Ninja Turtle extra light?
Yeah. Um,
I fucking
uh,
love that.
I'm playing I'm playing the Mario where you can't find him. Like I don't know where he is, and um and you can hear them like
Yeah. All
licking their
right.
lips to the point
What?
where
What?
it's
All right, kid. What Mario game are you playing?
the one the one where you don't know where Mario is.
Oh, this fucking kid on the line. No, which one is it? The one is it the one where you fall out of a door and you just keep on falling? Because that's
Um
Mario 2. Do you know which
um
one you're talking about?
the fall out. Do you fall out of the door in
Fucking
this
hate this
one?
job. Hey, anyway, so yeah, just I think you're on Mario 2. Go to the little pull out the radish and it's not going to be a radish. It's going to be a potion. Throw the potion. Go into the door. Okay, you got that, and that's where you get the mushroom. You got it.
Okay.
This
Okay.
fucking kid, I swear, I'm the next kid I see, I'm gonna fucking put. Oh, anyway, and you just get back on.
Mama, he said that. Mom,
So then he's like still there, but now he's playing the game. He just set the phone down, and you can hear him playing. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ, we're not allowed to hang up until they hang up.
God. Yeah, and the boss is like, "Hey, Tony, you keep him on the line. I don't care if you're fucking annoyed." And he's just gotta like, come on, dude. Everybody would watch that show. I had some fucking dumb fuck junior producer. This is what he said to me, John. You know what? I don't mind saying he's a dumb fuck because he's out of the business. He's like, it's too inside. Like, I don't know, like that. Who's that gonna appeal to? Shithead. It's gonna appeal to a lot of fucking people. Trust me.
Yeah, and if it's written right, like, imagine pitching to this guy. All right, so it's a company. They produce, like, they manufacture and ship paper products, and these paper products just go out to different businesses. But this is like, it's mostly a lot of salespeople. So you have like this manager, and then you got some salespeople, and the salespeople are calling these businesses, and they have to go out to the businesses and be like, you want to buy our paper because the Dunder Mifflin paper, that's the name of the company. They have to sell large but it's in an age of like, we're just getting more and more digital, so it's like harder to sell paper products. And it's like, who gives a shit about that?
Right. Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, you don't, but there's obviously a bunch of people that connect to that.
Yeah. Just just give me money for a pilot, and I'll show you.
Yeah, dude. It would be fucking. You know what, John?
We got Sam Rockwell on the line, so
yeah. Sam Rockwell. We'll get Sam Rockwell to be. Sam Rockwell could be the too old to be their manager of the the crew, because it's just a bunch of misfits.
Can I dance? As long as I'm allowed to dance somewhere, yeah, I'm in. All right, come on.
I never tried to do it before.
Rockwellisms.
I don't know. I have to really focus on that one.
Yeah,
but yeah, he loves to dance. It's a dance
anyway,
machine.
I think we learned that you and I have to create a 1-900 number, and I'm going to write. John, you'll help me. Chat. I'm just gonna fucking write it because obviously, I know how to write. The video game. I'm gonna write a pilot for the video game hotline.
Yeah.
/ The Office show.
Yes.
That's it.
All right.
Should
we want to sign off?
Let's end the chat right here, and that's what I'm going to go do, because
forget about the flipper thing, because now we're making money.
Yeah. Don't be pissed, chat, that we have to end it right here, because I mean, you probably want me to succeed more than like somebody gets a free Flipboard, right? So like, so I'm sure there'll be nobody pissed off at that.
Yeah, and I want to say, John, just because you're listening too loud on your device doesn't mean you're both listening. Okay, so just let the girl go.
Wait, John just did a meet cute. John also a few comments ago said he was taking a dump.
Yeah, maybe he was taking a dump at the gas station, I guess. This is
so John went to the gas station, took a dump.
Yeah,
left the dump.
He left it like this. Kind of hunched over a little bit because it's like a little raw from like how
it's a little raw
because he's been pooping for days.
And then he met a girl, and she's like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Oh, that's funny. Oh, you're listening to the same show?
Yeah, I watch Hatter and Johnny. I like that show.
Oh, that's so funny. I'm gonna tell them about this.
I'm the one girl that watches the show.
Sorry that I don't normally stand like this. I just I got really bad diarrhea.
That's okay. I go to Chipotle. I know what it's like to take really fiery dumps.
Yeah, tell me about it. I actually have a virus, so
it's
a little different. Look, I don't want to step on what your problems are, but like, I have a virus that's a little different than what you're saying. That's all. I'm just saying it's different.
I have a virus called Chipotle.
Yeah, that's not really.
And then love is in the air. Do we just fucking connect after
that? Well, she was trying, and John ruined it because he doesn't. He's like, no, it's not the same thing.
I know.
Look,
Yeah.
I know. I should have dropped it like 5 minutes ago when we brought it up, but like I just can't get over the fact that you think that Chipotle is a virus. Like that's not a virus. Okay, I have an actual virus.
Right.
I just don't think it's the same.
Right. Yeah. John is a notorious shitter. He has a
John.
He has this. What happened?
This John.
John. John Paul. He actually DM'd me privately one day, and he actually confessed that he has a ailment where he shits every 45 minutes, and when he goes to sleep, he actually he's got to put a bag on his ass. It's fucked up, dude. It's like so I don't want to make light of it. He is asking a good question. What hot girls are watching? John, what do you think? What do you think the hottest girl that has watched this this show is? Like meaning, would you equate her to like an actress? Like, is she like Sarah Silverman? Like what would you say is like the most attractive girl that has watched? I'll say at least one episode. Would you say that, you know, like would she be a 5? Would she be an 8? Like what number would you attribute?
It's all in the eye of the ball holder. But I will say we've in my instance, it's probably like a Sabrina Carpenter, you know.
Sabrina Carpenter is actually very good looking.
Yeah, so probably about like that. That's the average, I guess.
Okay. Needle says, hottest girl you're going to get is me. All right, that's fine.
Wow.
John says,
the bearded lady, you know what I mean?
No, we did not pick the winner. Oh, boy. Let's. Mike Fee is saying, what is Mike saying? How do I become a channel member using iPhone? I can't find the link. I don't know if you can do it using iPhone.
Yeah, you can.
You can?
Join. It just says like join or something. I don't know.
Mike, I don't know how to do it on an iPhone.
But you should do Patreon for him or Ko-fi for me, which you can take a screenshot of this and then tap the link tree icon later. If you'd like.
If you'd like. Okay, one more time posting the link, and then we'll do this drawing soon, because that way we'll stop the questions asking when the drawing is. So here's the link one last time, and then we'll spin the wheel. Spin that wheel, and we'll fucking...
wow, what a comment. I will say, I think that the hair that they have chosen to give her as like her to give like that's her look sometimes is like it's too big.
What's wrong with a wine mom?
I don't know.
Why you gotta dunk on wine moms, Nick, a king?
I remind me of Will Ferrell's character from The Other Guys when talking about hot girls. I don't remember what he's... Oh, because his wife is Eva Mendes, or is that who it is?
Yeah. I don't think wives count, though, TiVo. I think... I think independently, which for me seems like impossible than it would ever happen. Just doesn't.
Yeah, and just because she saw it doesn't mean she watched.
Right.
Just like the girl in the parking lot. Just because she heard your phone doesn't mean she's also watching.
Right. God knows that she's not. All right, John, you want to spin this wheel?
I don't, but you can.
Yeah, well, me. Sorry.
No, nobody's ordered a count because you can't get it.
Yeah, you can't get it. All right, we're gonna spin the wheel now. It's gonna be wild because I'm already getting
giveaways. Granger brought it up just to interrupt you since you haven't screen shared yet. Yeah, I'm doing Mondo giveaways. So every Monday of May is Mondo Mayhem, as I've dubbed it, and if you watch those videos, there's a link in there so you can enter to win one of the 4 Mondo figures I've reviewed and will be reviewing. So that's a huge giveaway. That's 4 Mondo figures. That's between $2 and $3 each.
Yep.
Not my money. Mondo sent them to me.
Yep. So Okay, sorry, I'm copying and pasting shit.
Yeah, see? I
So I got the
interrupted you
wheel
when you were
ready.
getting ready.
No, you have to answer the question correctly. It says the question basically was, what action figure did Mad Hatter miss out on that flew him into a rage and inspired Flipper? Choices were Lion-O, Wondar, Baxter Stockman, Flipper the Dolphin, and Batman. A lot of people, John, chose Wondar. That was actually incorrect. The correct answer is Batman. I know that on the video, it seemed like Wondar was the thing that inspired me, but in my head, I was thinking of Batman. So even though
Yeah.
there's people don't understand that there's a face that you put on camera, and
Yep.
there's what you're internally thinking. So
Exactly.
even though Wondar was the video, I was I will admit that Batman was kind of my own personal inspiration, which you
Yeah.
can't argue. Like you
Right.
don't
And if
know
you
what's in
look
my
at
head.
the figure in the style and everything, there's clear Gotham and like not Batman specifically, but a lot of Gotham villain
Yeah,
styling inspired into that figure. So clearly people
there
are
was a.
yeah.
Thank you, John, for seeing that. Yeah, there was a lot of. I took a lot of inspiration, specifically from Batman. So really, there's only two people on this thing. So it'll be between these two guys. John, how do I share again? What's the? Is it?
Oh, Jesus Christ, the same icon that every system uses ever. I mean,
Uh,
hey buddy, so just look at the bottom below our images, and then
yeah.
you'll have like that little monitor with the arrow pointing up. Just tap that and then select the
Oh,
one.
got it. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
John, that's a lot better than the snarky thing that you said before.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, wheel of names. Okay, can you see this,
Oh
John?
god, I see so many pixels. It's fine. Yeah, you added all the people since this live stream, right? Like
Yeah, but for
you
some reason, yes, This is everybody. For some reason, I can't see. I can't see the. Oh, I see it now. Okay, so here we go. Just kidding. It was Wondar. So everybody was. It was Wondar. I'm already. There's already. I already see. You know, it's Wondar was the right thing. Okay, here we go. John, sing a song.
I like spinning the wheel. I like the way I feel when I spin the wheel. It's spin the wheel.
Whoa, Big
Thanks for the
Ben
applause.
Ching, huh?
Big Ben Ching.
Big
You just
Ben,
said
Big Ben Ching.
Big
Is
Ben
the
Ching, maybe?
you know
Or
Big
is
Ben
it Big
Ching,
B,
Big Ben.
Big B inching? Or is it by gebenching?
um. Well, I mean, whatever it is, you win. You win. Well, but here's the second part of this, because if he's not in
Make
this
sure the
chat,
rest of his
he doesn't get
yeah,
like an extra thing. So, Big Ben
right.
Ching, are you here? Can you be here?
Also, make sure that he filled out the rest of the form properly. If there was other stuff he needed to put in there,
Oh, let me see.
because as we know, it might be like, I need your email so I can get your information, and then they put your mailing address, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, let me see.
Big Ben Ching. Yeah,
I do love that name.
Big Benching. I think it's Big Benching.
Big benching. Okay.
I think so, but I love that you went
Uh,
immediately Big Ben Ching.
I mean, was I the only one that? Okay. I'm looking. Yeah, I mean, I see. Yeah, there's an email.
Okay, well, good. So, unless for some reason you never hear back from this guy.
So, Big Ben Ching, I will be emailing him. If he does not respond back, then we'll spin again. But Big Ben Ching.
Oops.
That's funny.
I just can't get over the perfect casting that I came up with today for you. I'm still thinking about that.
Was that the first time you said Sam Rockwell?
Yeah.
That's pretty good, dude. It's a pretty good Hatter, it's benching, like after me. I like that. Ben Ching, where are you? Yeah, he's no. I don't. Somebody tell me if he's here, but I don't see him. Wait, I just hit my email. I'll respond now. Ethan. Oh, is this him? Mean Cat?
I don't know, because he literally is at Big Benching, which is his username.
Mean Cat, can you give me the initials of your name?
It's just no, he can't. He's a
Why?
liar.
If he gives me the initials of his name, then I'll believe him, and we're good. Because I have all your info here, Mean Cat.
Just email.
I can't email you right now, Mean Cat.
Yeah, why don't you just do what he says?
Yeah,
you liar! You're a filthy liar. Now Big Benching is. Big Ben Ching is now excluded from this. So you ruined it for both of you guys by lying.
Know. Oh shit! Mean Cat's telling the truth. Okay, all right. So he gets a little extra. There you go. Anyway, that was fun. That was eventful. I'll do a few more of these. Don't worry, guys. So, not to stop you from buying Flipboards, because you should actually just pay for one. But,
Not only would he, but he did. Spec Ops Labs with the $10 says, I would 100% invest in the EGM phone tip line pilot. So you just did.
That's $10. You know what? Thank you, Specs Ops Lab. I'm going to go to that fucking junior producer who, again, is out of the business and be like, look, I got $10 towards my idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Who's laughing now?
Yeah. Anywho. John, what else is there to talk about? We might have to make this a short one because I have some father stuff I have to do. FYI.
It's a little different than the daddy stuff that you have to do.
Right. Yes. Is there a little bit of the Hatter special sauce in the? Hey, I might just throw like fire sauces in there. Just just have
yummy.
Fun.
Let me just show this thing off. Some of you are probably familiar with who Shadow Moses is on Instagram. You familiar with him?
Shadow? No, I'm not. Whoa!
He's a 3D creator. He does a ton of arcades, but he does he builds the arcades from scratch, so they look like the system they're supposed to be. And if it's like a racing one with the seat, he makes that stuff too. So he 3D prints everything, and then he also does all his label stuff. So you have your sody pops. And obviously, since it's 3D printed, of course, it's hard to see, but you get the 3D printed textures to it. But when it's on the shelf, it's great. Plus, just wait. Oh my gosh. He included this little baggie of stuff. So you have like different like soda cans and various things.
Ooh.
But look at that.
I like that, dude. It seems like it's like one. It's like more like 1/12 or 1/6 scale. You think?
I mean, it definitely works for people that do like Marvel Legends and things. But any of your 1/12 scale stuff, it also works.
Yeah. What's this person's name again? What's their?
Shadow Moses.
Shadow Moses. Okay. Are they there on Instagram?
Instagram, yeah. I'm sure. Hold on, let me just be a big boy. This is I paid for this thing. He had like a promo a couple weeks ago. I will put his website in there, and you can buy what you want because he makes a shit ton of stuff. Actually, I will also do this because I ain't no bitch.
Got it. How to make a figure of yourself in the next wave. I just might. I could probably sell 3 of them. Pepsi looks nice.
But he does different versions of it too. So if you want like I would say the most popular version he has is, let's get back to the homepage.
Classic.
Where is it? Maybe it might not be up since it's.
Oh, I like that mailbox.
Yeah, he makes a lot of good stuff. Like even these, just like filing cabinets actually open. But the fact that he's also doing all the graphics, I think is great. But he has somewhere on here the Star Wars 90s vending machine, and I was really hoping that we would see it. Maybe I can type this in.
While you do that, Greg Goman with the super chat, $4.99 USD. Thank you, sir. I'll be flipping Flip or into my backpack after Flip or flips Tiny Flip or into his backpack. Wait, I will be flipping Flip or into my backpack after Flip or flips Tiny Flip or into his backpack. Thank you for the super chat. I feel like those are one of those, like, if the woodchuck could chuck wood things. So I'm definitely definitely a fan of that. Yes, if you get yourself on video flipping something successfully into the backpack, I might, you might get something special. Just saying.
Well, I can't find it anywhere, but he makes he makes this one into the small vending machine. So it actually has like the bubble front, and it's got the Star Wars stuff on
I
it.
like that.
Yeah, that's, I would say, probably his most popular one. But yeah, very talented filler, and the fact that it lights up is great.
I love it. I'm gonna look on his site. John, any last things? Because it's oh my God, Tokadat Razor, of course, gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, sir. 10 members here, 10 lucky people. I do have to keep this one short for my own people that are asking. No, me as a father, the kid as a daughter. I gotta do. I gotta shorten this one up.
Oh, the other thing I'll say is, if you have a ramen van, I will be getting to it. Right now I'm doing a test, and I realized that I made it way more complicated on myself. But does this seem familiar to you?
Ooh, I like that idea.
So, infamous scene that we all remember. Obviously, it'll work ideally on the white one because that's what it was designed for. So maybe I can try to do like an inverted one for the black.
Yeah.
I feel like most people will probably the black one, and I'll probably sell this to like 3 people because not enough people probably have the white version.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm gonna put those on mine today and figure that out. Now, the company I work with is this is the same people that I do the other stuff with. But these are like permanent stickers, so I'm probably gonna have to look up and maybe order my own, unless they can get something that's made for like cars where it has like the perforated backing on it. So
yeah,
like, one, it's easier to apply with no air bubbles, but 2, you can pull it off. Like I want these to be able to like come off of the thing and not be like
easily just
now I got
yeah.
paper to peel off. Yeah. So, anyway, that's all.
Okay. Well, guys, I got to make it. You can blame me. I got to make it a short one today. But congratulations to Ben Ching from the Ching family, and he's the winner today. And we'll do some more of these giveaways. Holothon kind of ended with not really with a bang, kind of like a fart. You know what I mean? Just kind of went away. But that's okay. I'm going to do a video soon, my favorite stuff of Holothon. So obviously, if John does the same video, make sure to watch mine. And if you still need Flipor, he is a Toy Stalker. We've been selling it pretty consistently. I think people are getting a little bit of FOMO. I don't want to FOMO you, but there's not a ton of these. So if you do want one and you don't want to, go to eBay, especially that standard Flipor, you can get it off Toy Stalker and BBTS, Nerdzoic, and Titan Toys. And we'll do some more giveaways, sweetie pies. Thank you for showing up on the live stream.